Welcome to my Xtreme One Chunk account. You've probably seen before that I love to grind, and this girl can grind. And what's more grindy than an Xtreme One Chunk account? You may have seen Limpwort, who started in Lumbridge, or Verf, who began in Zaya, but now I'm going to be starting in Corsair Cove. I wanted to start somewhere different that hadn't yet been done, and this area piqued my interest. I'll be following the Xtreme One Chunk rules similar to Verf and Limpwort, meaning I have to obtain everything in a chunk that is realistic, including skill capes and high drop rate drops. A basic rundown of the rules are as follows. I will stay within my unlocked chunks at all times. These areas are shown on the ground by darkened tiles. Obtain all new best in slot drops, shop items and rewards for all combat styles. Obtain all unique collection log slots or otherwise. Some monsters have unique drops that don't feature on the collection log. Progress all quests as far as possible, progress all diary tasks as far as possible, complete all minigame collection logs, and chunks will be rolled randomly one at a time with boats not included. Just in case you aren't yet aware, what is a chunk? The old school Runescape map is split into chunks of 64 by 64 tiles, and there are currently 532 walkable chunks in game. I'll be using the Region Locker plugin to show my available chunks. I will link my chunk map in the description so you can look at that if you wish. So, what got me interested with Corsair Cove? What is there here? Well, dungeons are included, and with our second chunk roll, there is this little hole that ventures into an ogress enclave of sorts, inhabiting ogress shamans and ogress warriors, which will provide us with a good starting point for training, gear and resources, but more on those later. Our initial starting chunk is limited, but starting tucked away on the shore, our only way is up, past this level 10 agility shortcut. That brings us to a whole nother adventure with the 99 Hunter Cape looming very close by. Our Corsair Cove chunks hold no exceptions. Let's get into this. I had to start out running from Lumbridge to Corsair Cove. Any music tracks I unlock on the way are unavoidable unfortunately, but I won't be collecting any items along the way. The only things in my inventory will be the items from Tutorial Island. On the way I had to stop by Captain Tok at the Port Sarim crossroads and start the Corsair Cove quest, in order to enter Corsair Cove to begin our journey. This is another reason that I liked this starting location. Very little requirements to get to the starting area. We have landed, our home for the near future. Let's see what we've got to do in this chunk, shall we? This is the map I was talking about on a website made by the wonderful White Cat Black. You can see that these are the tasks for this starting chunk. Doesn't look like much, and you probably think, we can roll another chunk pretty soon. Well, no. This terraced helm costs 1.3k from good old Trader Stan, and we have exactly 25 GP from Tutorial Island, and the only way to get GP in this chunk, any guesses? Random events. We only have a ram and 7 seagulls to keep us company in this chunk, and they have 0 drops. The solution? Well, the Tyrus Helm also requires 5 defense, so that is the other task we need for this chunk. And with nothing else to do, we're going to kill seagulls while waiting for random event GP. I will take my vengeance for that time they stole my chips at the seaside. Hey, that was 2 defense. We'll be maxed in no time. So while I train on these, I just realised that they actually drop bones. I thought they dropped absolutely nothing. So we can also start getting some prayer levels while we train, if not, very slowly. And I also realised I didn't mention 2 things. I am starting off as a hardcore, if you didn't notice in previous clips, and I currently do not have access to a bank. So we'll be doing the UAM life for the time being. Let's see how long it takes to start getting some random events. A fun thing I just learned is that seagulls don't actually ever damage you, so that's really nice. I don't have to worry about food or anything. And we are already almost 4 defense, so this 5 defense is going to be very fast. One of the other tasks on our biz tasks is to obtain an unarmed, which basically means to attack something punching or kicking. So this is the first task completed on the account, and maybe we can also get 5 defense with this seagull. There it is. So we officially have the 5 defense to equip the Tyrus Helm. We just now need to afford it. Time to kill as many seagulls as it takes to get 1.3k coins. Ooh, the first random event. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Leo doesn't give me any GP, but we could get our first collection log slot maybe. I will be doing all events regardless if they give GP, so I can fill out the collection log and work towards more XP lamps. There you go, Leo, and we get an emote. The stats are coming on nicely. I've added the random events analytics plugin so I can see when I am due a random event, which should be about now, and hopefully a good one. And our second random event is Dr. Jekyll. Not the best, but I guess I can use this strength potion in our next chunk. Currently training the combat stats to base 20s, and then I'll see what I want to do from there. Base 20s obtained, and 328 seagulls slain. I think I feel avenged. I'm going to focus on strength now to increase my max hit. I looked it up and apparently 34 strength will give me a max hit. I can't upgrade my weapon or gear, so I think this is my best option at the moment. Oh shit, our first XP random. I'm going to use these on agility for the shortcut over here that needs 10 agility. Until then, we are locked to Corsair Cove indefinitely. Okay, I've decided to drop the bucket, pot and dagger in the inventory for space. I'm getting kills quite fast now, and I could use this space for the bones. I can buy the bucket and pot back from the store if needed anyways. In hindsight, I should have banked with Leo when I got that random event. But oh well, back to Seagull Murder. And that is an anti-poison in case of an emergency. But also, -1 inventory slot. I have to say, the seagulls retreating is pretty annoying. They keep trying to drag me into the other chunks. I smell sabotage. Wait, I just hit a 5 right there, but I thought I needed 34 strength to do that. Now I'm confused. Right, I went on the actual wiki this time and it says max hit of 5 with the aggressive style. But on stab I only hit 4. I'm understanding now. But if I get 35 strength, then I can still hit 5 on all styles. So we shall do that. Can you tell I've never used a DPS calculator before? And yes, you really are seeing someone doing DPS calculations for a seagull. Don't forget to subscribe. 1 sub is respect for the fallen seagulls. And if you'd like to provide some additional support, check out my membership down below. Thank you! The first random event of the second day on the account and we get a dunce. You can't get any better than that. You definitely didn't see me just get the question wrong. But anyways, if you didn't know, you can click straight back on the dragon instead of using the dialogue. And you get the same puzzle every time. No horrible select 3 puzzles. Give me that 15 agility XP. Huge gains. There it is, now I can hit 5s with attack and defense. And I'll start working on those. In the next chunk I will need some runite drops I believe, so I will work towards 40 for those. Oh, hello Celt Drainer. I certainly don't mind seeing you coming along. If for some reason you've ever wondered what stats look like from 1000 seagulls, this is it. But also, why were you thinking about that? I did work out that if I hit around 6000 seagulls, I would unlock Protect from Mage, so that would be cool. And around 11,000 for Protect from Melee. Depends how slow these random events come in. Aha! A star just landed here. Unfortunately, I'd need at least 10 mining to start, so it isn't currently a task for this chunk. Unless I was to lamp 10 mining, which I won't. But once I get a mining method, I will need 90 mining. For now, I bring my pay-to-play star miner to mine it down. A little self-cameo moment. No! The puppy was being a little shit and I missed the quizmaster. That was 1k towards the helm. Well, I'm not missing 2 randoms in a row. It is our first random chance at getting some coins, but I think we're gonna get something useless, because you usually do from this random. It's gonna be coins. Gold necklace, but I could maybe sell that to the charter ship for some money. Let's have a look. Do you sell for anything? 67 GP. Don't mind if I do. The first coins towards the Tyrus helm. Let's go. The collection log. That is 1 out of 3, I believe. 1 closer to getting a lamp from that random event. Unfortunately, now I have to keep it in my inventory, otherwise I'll get it again, and I can't bank it yet, so that's a bit annoying. But we take it, we will suffer for now. That is the one random event we cannot do, because it teleports you away into a different chunk, so what a waste of an hour. Goodbye Pillory Guard. That hurt a lot. Yes, this is the random I need the most right now. I have been waiting for this one. I could really use the bank, and Leo will let me bank my stuff so I can have some more inventory space. I'm pretty sure I don't need these runes right now, so I'm going to put all these in the bank. Hopefully I don't regret it. Can't use this right now, and not doing range, So hopefully I can bank that. And we don't need that. There we go. This is looking better. Oh, I almost banked that. That'd have been bad. Okay, let's do the random event and get ourselves another piece of an outfit. Now this could give us some really nice GP. Let's see what we can get for selling it to the charger ships. This cash stack is looking very poor. What do we get? Oh, okay, 10 lore runes. Let's see what we can get for those. I don't think I'll be teleporting anywhere anytime soon. 36 coins each. Better than nothing. I'll hop worlds to maximize the GP. Over 400 GP. Almost a third of the way there. That is 44 strength coming in. Oh, and 51 combat. I think now that we are base 40s, we can do something different. Because, well, I just realized that I didn't have a setting selected on the chunk picker. This one to be exact. So we now have some more tasks to complete in our first chunk. I was a bit confused why I didn't have to chop a tree or something, but I'm still a noob with this chunking thing. So we now have to cook a rabbit, burn a log, chop that log, and fletch a longbow yew. And for the biz tasks, we already have obtained a bronze sword and a bronze dagger from Tutorial Island. Thinking about it, it's a good job that I didn't bank all of my stuff at Leo, otherwise we would be fucked right now. First of all, let's go over to the charter ship and grab ourselves a cooked rabbit and a knife for the fletching. It's a good job we have some coins. Then we can go over to the tree and smash out the first couple of tasks. Super easy. There is chop a log. Let's light the log. This might take a minute. Never mind. And cook the rabbit. Never mind, we burnt it. I didn't even know that was possible. I guess we get another one and try again. Let's try that again. I'm only doing one at a time because I need the GP. Please don't burn. There we go. Oh, and we got 2 cooking. Insane gains. Now to work on some more fletching. We need to get 10 fletching for a longbow yew with just these dead trees. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. Oh my god, I can actually sell these to the charters for 3 coins each. Some free GP from this task. And there is the 10 fletching. I can now make this longbow yew. I also managed to get 22 woodcutting while doing this, so that is some really nice total levels. I wonder how much the longbows sell for at the charter ship. The others bottomed out at 2 GP as I've been selling those, and these start at 9 GP. Okay, that is actually really nice. Maybe we'll be doing that for some GP if we get desperate. But for now, that is our last task completed until we have enough GP, so it is back to seagulls. Currently, we've killed 3,218. Oh shit, the first maze random event. This could be some insane GP for us. Oh, well, that is quite disappointing. I guess total level really does play a part in this. Some GP from those at least, but not quite as much as I thought. A quick little name change for consistency's sake. The first time, pinball random for us. Gems could give us our GP goal. 5 emerald, now not the worst. Let's see what we can get for them. 75 GP and 65 GP. Very good, just over 200 GP to go. Hey, that is our first random event collection log completed. All of the lederhosen, and we got a nice outfit as well. We should now get lamps from that, which will help towards our 10 agility. Now we just need these last coins. Hey, that is protect from mage unlocked. That means we've killed over 6,000 seagulls. Still hunting those last few coins, but we are getting some nice log slots towards more XP lamps, so it isn't all bad. Oh, thank you Evil Bob. Those are our first fishing levels on the account. Once again, not GP, but we take those total levels. Okay, so 6.2k seagulls and not getting the random events I need, and I've decided I'll get the final 175 GP from selling longbows. It was nice to get some stats, but I'm excited to move on to the next chunk. We didn't quite get enough for protect from melee, but that would also be another 4,000 seagulls, which I'm pretty sure we would get 175 GP in that time. If my maths is correct, then these should be the final longbows for enough GP. I was right. Let's buy ourselves a Tyrus helm. 1 Tyrus helm, please. And the first part of the task completed. Now to just wear the helm and complete the last task of our chunk. There we go, the final chunk task completed. This is what our outfit is looking like. We look interesting, and these are the stats at the end of our first chunk. It's time to roll a new chunk. Well, I did say roll a new chunk, but there is actually only one chunk that we could have gotten from here, which is the western side of Corsair Cove. That unlocks our second chunk. There is a lot more to do in this chunk, as you can see down here, and one of those grinds is potentially over 100 hours, but that's for next episode. Here is a pretty graphic of the goals that we achieved this episode. I'm very happy with the progress so far. If you want to see what adventures lie ahead, don't forget to drop a like and a subscription, and I will see you next time. I would like to say a big thank you to those who joined my YouTube membership, my low tier Implings, Tetherblows, my newest high tier Impling, and a special thank you to Dave E for being a rare tier Impling. I really appreciate the additional support. If you'd like to join my channel, then the button can be found below the video next to the subscription button. Thank you again!